I heard somebody wanted to talk to me.
Yeah, we want to find out what you're all about here.
They call me preacher.
All right, good to meet you. Just have a seat right here. Yeah, put your iron up. We don't want any accidents here on the set.
Well, we'll keep it close. You never know.
Well, we're talking to the man they call Preacher. As you can see, we're here in downtown, lovely Anniston here, right here on the street. We don't have a big fancy studio. We're right here in the trenches, right here in Anniston. And there's a lot going on, and we're going to get to the bottom of some of it. And right now, we're going to talk to Preacher. You're head of the, I understand, the Zombie Marshals.
That's right.
Yeah, tell us a little bit about that.
It's just a group of old lawmen that got together to try to solve the situation we got on our hands here. And there's a serious situation that there's no more law, there's no more military, minimum. We haven't got any support. It's pretty much a self-sustained unit.
So you got together just to handle the zombie outbreak, and the fall of organization and the infrastructure that resulted from that. What all do you guys do?
We're trying to find them two son bitches.
The two main ones that are causing all the trouble.
That's the only problem.
We don't know anything about those guys. You know anything more than we do?
Can't tell it.
Classified. Excellent. That means you got a good story behind that. Anything I can do to get that out of you?
Well, there's never been anybody like these two boys. They can run with a deer. They're smart. Let's just say they have some very unusual abilities. But I don't want to give all these zombie hunters any kind of information that might cause us a problem. I don't mean to be silent about it, but I just don't really think anybody needs to know what we do know. And that's not enough. But we do have a few clues, and we're on their trail.
So tell us about the zombie hunters. They're not part of your group? A lot of them are claiming to be affiliated with some sort of law enforcement and trying to restore order themselves. Are they more trouble, or are they more help?
Most of your law was gone in 24. It was definitely gone in 2025. There wasn't any law. Now we are not affiliated with anybody except us. We've got one contact in Washington. One man over the zombie market. What you have to understand is this area is the only area that has problems with the zombie outbreak. But as you know, the world is 80% zombified, is what I call it. But here, we got these two son bitches, and nobody else in the world has got any problem like this. And that's what we're after.
Well, do you think that they came from this area, or they're attracted to this area for some reason? Why are we the only place that has these two super zombies?
It comes out of that scientific experiment that the United States government was doing to reverse the virus. That's what they said. Mm-hmm. But what they was really doing was trying to make warriors out of them zombies. And best I understand, that you might have read about that doctor got killed about 6 months or 8 months ago. Best I understand, that doctor did a little operation on them two boys, and bingo, they woke up entirely different, totally unknown capabilities. There's an awful lot of questions in the air. So we got some great men on it.
So they claim to be trying to help the situation, but you think they were actually trying to make them into weapons and for their own agenda then? Now, you don't think the government would do that, would you?
How long you been around? You damn right they would. If they thought anything they can do to increase their budget at that time.
Yeah.
But all that's gone. When that thing hit, when that ship landed in San Francisco, 6 months later, the world was infected. And that's nothing like this has ever happened before. Even the damn politicians are getting infected. So it does do some good.
How many marshals are there? Is this worldwide, or is this just around here? How many men you got working on this?
This is Zombie Marshals International. There's Zombie Marshals all over the world. Now they're not part of our district. They're different districts. What you have to understand is these other districts do not have the problem that we do. Because these two zombies, they ain't got no zombies. Their biggest problem is trying to feed these zombies, trying to make them understand that they need to eat or they're going to die. The mortality rate is extremely high, and we've got furnaces burning 24 hours a day in cremation because they're not even smart enough to know they have to eat. And that's, depending on the age they were infected, has a lot to do with how much they know. But our job is to find these two because they're killers, and they're way past killers. They can turn people into killers. That's all I'm gonna say on that subject.
Well, it looks like you got a lot of problems to deal with. The two main zombies that are causing all the problems. The fall of a lot of our technology and infrastructure, or government, or law. Do you have any help doing this? Tell me about these zombie marshal posse. Who are these guys?
I feel like I'm in court. The Zombie Marshal Posse is a support group. If we go to Nashville, we're tracking these zombies in Nashville. We notify the Zombie Posse in Nashville, and they're there to help. What's an interesting little contraption you got here? And same in New Orleans. These zombies, I will tell you this, they travel, but they always come back. And we ain't real sure why that's happening. But we got a couple of theories. But they'll go to Nashville, they'll go to New Orleans, they've even gone to Florida. But they always come back here. And so that's what one of the biggest clues that we're working is to find out why. And we think we know, but we don't know enough to say yet. But the zombie posse they're on call, put it that way. It's just like a posse in the Old West. If we need some help in Nashville, we're coming to Nashville, we tell them, there's not even internet. I mean, telephones, landlines are all but gone. But we have communication. We do have some base communication that we can alert that area, and then that alert will go out to the zombie posse in that area. So when we get there, we'll have some help if we need.
All right, that's good to know. All right, anybody wants to get involved with the Zombie Marshals posse and help that out? Check out the info at the end of this video. Get involved. Hook up with the Zombie Marshals posse. You can help out.
Right. We're even doing a promotional movie to help raise a few funds to get our job done. Anybody want to be in it, they can be in it. It's like you say, it'll be on the tagline.
All right, real quick, just give us a couple of the places that they need to get their information from. Where can they get info?
Well, you realize we already said there wasn't any internet, so okay. We got a little slice of dice right there. But zombiemarshals.com, when the internet is working, they can find it there. That's pretty much simple way. Or zombiemarshallposse.com, either one. It ain't not much, but when it is working, that's where they can find it.
Yeah, so, some areas in the bigger cities do have some sort of computer network starting to be pieced together now. So if you're living in one of those areas, check that out. Go to zombiemarshals.com. For all you rest of the folks, well, just keep listening to your pirate radio stations, and we'll get a message out to you somehow. All right, that's it. Later.
Well, I appreciate it. All right, let me get them other buttons. We'll do a little bit on that.
Where's stop at?
The thumb button is used to record with. Just hit that button again.